Well, what, 4 minutes late than what I originally promised? Well, if you think that's a bit of a change of pace, I just realized that I I haven't up. I need to update the cover image here and on Facebook with a the updated schedule for this week because guess what, folks? I done picked up some work tomorrow and Friday and Saturday, so I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow and Friday. In fact, I'll give you a look at the updated schedule right now. So tomorrow, I'm actually not going to be calling that game on Black Bear between the Dogs and IHC. I'm actually going to be doing camera for Jim McCabe. And then Friday, I will be calling both of those games on Black Bear, Picks and Cyclones. Hey, Dave Thoreau, how you doing? At 1 o'clock. And then 6:50, Kings and the Bruins, the penultimate home game for the Junior Bruins. And then Saturday, and no disrespect to any of the other teams on this calendar, but those logos are larger because I'm just lazy and I had to get this done as quickly as possible. But Western New England at Babson Men's Lacrosse at 1 o'clock on Flow Sports, Flow College. Babson coming off their highest ever ranked win, knocking off former national champ and number 4 or 5 in the country at the time of the win, RIT last weekend, and a big weekend for Babson Athletics. So hope you'll tune into those games. Subscribe to those services. You can also subscribe to this here YouTube channel. Membership's also available for $5 a month, completely optional, but occasional store discounts, LSP Spring store discounts, Linktree, Facebook, YouTube, of course. PayPal Creator Spring LSP 37. You also got shipping shields using this code and that code and link, and the ones in the description too. Hey, Greg Long, how you doing? As we fire up Arena here, let's go back into the wonderful world of brewing, especially after my rant about people who think net deck is a slur from yesterday. I gotta clip that, maybe post that separately. I don't know. Did I pull that up properly? Yes, I did. Okay. Blue or black spells? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll re-roll the blue or black. Sure. Okay, so yesterday I started off as doing this as Gruul. Then I decided to do mono green, and now I'm going back to Gruul because, well, as frustrating as it can be to draw these, three different double red cards. Leyline Weaver, and then Breakout is just insane. Like, this enables you to have 7, 8, 9 mana on turn 3, which is crucial for, say, Smuggler's Surprise or Hoof or Random Encounter. But that doesn't always play well, that much mana, with Craterhoof and then also with Smuggler's Surprise, because you're going to be using up almost your entire hand to pull that off on turn 2, get all the dorks in play. And then what good is Smuggler's Surprise if you have one card in hand and let's say it's, not a fat thing. So for that reason, I seriously considered cutting Surprise altogether, thus cutting the deck's namesake. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought that, just having the option to mill cards, like especially if I'm land screwed, pull one of those, pull land out of the cards that I mill, and then 8 mana is not much harder to get to than 7 mana for Bramble Familiar. or fetch quest. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to up the random encounters to 3 because I can still flash those back. I can't flash back Smuggler's Surprise. I also feel like 20 land... Well, I mean, who's to say 20 lands isn't enough? I mean, grinding this deck last night, sometimes I got flooded. But again, Breakout is just a ramp spell, really, in this deck. Primarily, anyways. Let's take a spin. And one of these days, I'll come up with a sideboard. Drop some sideboard suggestions in the chat, would you? And I am getting blown up. Scott asking me if I can work a game on Saturday. Sadly, I am booked. Thanks for the thought, though, Scott. That's different. Not what I was hoping to pull off. Uh-huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I just have to, don't I? Alright, we're gonna get somewhere. Maybe not. Interesting. Boo! And I mean, that just leaves me at best laid plans, mice and men, etc., etc. I'm not gonna touch this. Boy, hyping this deck up and then just absolutely shitting the bed to start. No, you. I'll block, I guess. Sure, whatever. You constipated or something, Kaido? Well, you know, for all the things that I've said about this deck in the open, it's like, oh, sometimes they get being flooded you with 20 lands. And, ha ha. God, this is stupid. I don't know. I feel like I should just never talk about these decks beforehand. You know what? I'm not winning. That's 17. Absolutely not. All right. Ken, great start to this day, and great start to this stream. And I mean, look at it this way. It's not like I'm telling y'all, oh, this is an aberration. Trust me, it's great. Don't trust me on this one yet. I'm working on it. You know, that's a whole ass point of brewing. Oh, we got her. Yep. Split up? No, not split up. That's a relief. Is it? Let's see here. Uh, all right. Uh-huh. See, that's 8. So uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Gain 6, gain 2 light, net 2, whatever. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Boo. This sucks, man. I unfortunately have to do it this way. Yeah, because, like, I gotta keep a blocker up in case, you know. And now I'm back to 20. I mean, nope. Oh dear. Blockeo. One drop. I mean, oh. Should have done that sooner. much is it really gonna matter? Really not in the fucking slightest when you think about it. Nah, man, I'm just dead. Like, I definitely need, like, some actual, like, removal main deck, don't I? I need more than just Vanguard. I also feel like hopefully I could just do one. Man, I don't know. Let's see how that works. I have no idea how good. Again, this is brewing. It's not something I do very often because I am a filthy net decker, but no, event. You gotta. I was talking to my friend who suggested I play like slower decks to slow myself down just in real life. Work on my patience and all that. And I asked her, if I'm playing a deck like this, isn't that like going against what you told me? And she's like, no. Like, this requires more thought than, turning dorks sideways. And you need to have a backup plan in case, the meta is hostile towards your preference. And, like, right now it feels I don't know how the Turtles meta will end up, but it feels like a very aggro hostile meta, he said, as he runs into a mono red player. Oh yeah, Menace. Okay. Boo this man! Nothing I can do. Vroom, vroom, darling. Sure. Really? Oh. They must have quit the whole match. Okay. Cool. Like, it does. I do feel like y'all can make the case for Ouroboros, and I'm not, saying no to it. I was just gotta definitely smooth this out. And maybe it does require Ouroboros, or maybe just play a more typical Ouroboros deck. Long boy. Mm-hmm. Mm. Trade ya. I can live with that. Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like we should have multiversal passage at some point. Indeed. I mean, when it works, it works. And when it doesn't, it really doesn't. Okay, you have to die. Two, three, four. Best of three it is then? Okay, the sideboard is incredibly green. I don't mean like literally. Spellsnare. Spellsnare. Now, I can take the familiar. Really? I would have taken the familiar then. I mean, obviously that had backup there, but there's no way I could have known that. Yeah, alright. I mean, just kill it, yeah. Oh, lordy. This is gonna end in tears. Nothing I can do. It's whatever. I would have loved to have played the Cub, but don't have the mana to warn it. Let's turn our combat phase into ancestral, right? Oh, Gord. I mean... Oh, no. God. Shit. 7. Draw 4 cards. God! Untapped. Am I dead? We should have the common courtesy too. Alright, we're done here. We are done here. This is an untapped blue source. I'll play Overlord. No. Okay. Talking yesterday about how maybe this deck can feel like Coin Flip Simulator. Oh man, I still don't get to go off of Bramble Familiar. I can't even do that. To boo. Oh. Wow, my... Ah! Help. Alright, how many... One cub's been spoken for. I'm gambling. Went too close to the sun. Now I can't do that. Three, 5. Okay. Oh. That's different. Okay. Word! Okay, that's fine. You both die. Another one. Right? I was gonna say. Hmm. 4, 7. Blimey. Because I really fucking shouldn't. Uh-huh. Okay. Force don't fail me now. Sorry, she blows. Oh, well, this is one of the easiest mulligans of all time. And that one. Gonna die? Yep, gonna die. Mm-hmm. The moon. You would not believe how many times people have swung into this thing forgetting it has reach. Boo! Trying to get the Bramble familiar. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see here. Land, green, green. sure. Yeah. Again, when it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. 60% of the time, works every time, etc., etc., etc. Again, for those playing the home game, baby's first lesson in brewing. And sometimes shit doesn't work. Or doesn't work as well as you want it to. Like, I find, obviously I only have 2 copies of Surprise of the Deck now, but I don't know. Maybe what I need to do is I should have done. What I need to do is, hey, have 4 of something first. Yeah, well, I mean, I already have 4 of Bramble Familiar. I think I go 4 Surprise. And then maybe 1s? No, 4 random encounter. What am I doing? Tired boss. These. Again. Modern Magic cards and ADHD don't mix. Ah, hell. Let's play one. 1-2 beat down. Oh boy. Let's see. Mm-hmm. put you to 1. I mean, I could not have won anyways. That's 15. Just block the 2 overlords. That makes it extremely difficult. Uh-huh. Shiz. Alright. Alright. Like that. If you know, you know. Sorry, not sorry. Maybe I should be. I am a product of my surroundings. Uh-huh. So how many advantage? Okay, so I don't know what was in his hand, obviously. But if there's one thing I've learned playing all sorts of decks where, you know, you are so life total conscious, especially when it comes to your opponent. Like, you only take damage from them in so many chunks. Hey, look what we're doing. Let's see here. Draw a card, you draw a card. I'm going to get that off the table now. Excuse me. We can only deal damage in so many amounts, like with burn or this. You got to play to your outs. And in a situation like that, I would... Let's see if this is a null. Nope. I would have probably drained me for 6. Okay, this is dependent on what's in their hand. I don't know what is, obviously. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Whatever. Or maybe, no. You drain me for 3, and then you draw a card. And maybe you get lucky with, like, a... Problem was... I'm trying to think. Did they have enough... I'm trying to think if they had enough mana to have activated Agnikella again if they drew one and played one. I can go back and look, but whatever. The point is, at that point, there are only so many different ways you can kill your opponent. There's only so many different ways that you can not die. So you have to draw to your out. You have to play to your outs and find the best combination that gives you that option. And without another discard outlet there, okay, whatever works. without another discard outlet available to you in that situation. Gonna have to go back on it, but like, I don't think draw 2 cards is the answer there. Maybe it's the answer if you're just trying to not die, and as such you're digging for firebending lesson, boomerang basics, combustion technique, etc. Well, I guess we'll never know. I guess so, Jim. I'll see you at the hockey game, the Islanders game tomorrow. And I will see you fine folks on this here YouTube channel next week. Again, no streams tomorrow or Friday. Thanks in large part to Jim. Jim apologized to the room. At any rate, until next time, if you want to keep supporting whatever this is, wrong one, you can buy shipping shields using the link and codes on the screen or in the description. Buy some fabulous merchandise from the LSP store, LSP Spring store. Hire me to work your next live event or anything else I can do for you on any given day. Jim did. Jim does occasionally. Sponsor future content for as little as $25 a spot. And, of course, if you're down with the sound called LSP. Linktree, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Like the subscribe button. Membership is also available. PayPal Creators Bring LSP 37. Until next time, love you, Katrina. Party hard, Caitlin. Miss you, Tina.